back again with VKook TV Worldwide, and this time, don't skip. Because 3 seconds in February 2026 truly made the world fall silent. Beneath the Hublot logo, without a grand stage, without loud noise, Jungkook simply stood, yet the room felt like it was trembling. A precisely tailored burgundy suit, the gleam of a luxury watch on his wrist, a calm gaze that seemed to say, "This is not just an appearance, this is a statement of power." The public was divided. Some were in awe, some were angry, some questioned its value and meaning. But one thing was certain, the world could not ignore it. Was this merely a brand campaign, or a sign that global influence has truly shifted? Watch until the end, because the small details might be more shocking than you imagine. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. And if you feel this is more than just a photo, help it go viral, so the world knows what is really happening. February 2026 felt longer than usual. Lights on, cameras locked, and beneath a gray wall bearing the name Hublot, one figure stood without needing to say a word: Jungkook. No screams, no choreography, no grand concert stage. Yet the room vibrated. In a world that moves as fast as notifications, only a few moments can truly stop time. That night, time seemed to choose to bow. Under cool lighting and the precise aesthetic characteristic of Swiss design, Jungkook appeared in a burgundy suit that fell perfectly to frame his posture. The cut was sharp and precise, forming an almost architectural silhouette. On his left wrist, a luxury watch reflected the light in a subtle yet dominant way. He did not need to raise his hand high to display it. The silence itself sharpened the message. This was not merely a celebrity appearance at a brand event, but the symbolic declaration of position, exclusivity, and the global influence he has achieved. Hublot is known in the Swiss horology industry as a watch house with the philosophy of art of fusion, combining innovative materials and bold design with high technical precision. Their collaborations are not given lightly. When Jungkook stood before that logo, the message went beyond ordinary promotion. It was the unification of two worlds, European luxury and the wave of Asian culture now dominating global conversation. Public reactions came in a flash. Within hours, the photos spread across platforms, dissected by fans and fashion analysts, their market value estimated, even compared to rare series difficult to find in the Korean market. In the next portrait, the atmosphere shifted to something more intimate. Jungkook appeared closer, more personal. A sharply cut black leather jacket framed his shoulders, his gaze steady and controlled. The gleam of the watch dial felt like a secret detail visible only to those who paid close attention. A minimalist silver earring and a clean jawline emphasized a modern masculinity that was not aggressive, yet deeply captivating. He did not need to move much. His presence alone became a powerful visual event. South Korean influencer Shin Dong-heon later revealed his experience of seeing the star up close. He described Jungkook as one of the most difficult artists for brands to collaborate with as an ambassador. The statement instantly sparked wide discussion. Difficult to collaborate with, or simply highly selective? In an industry filled with new faces every season, exclusivity is often the most effective strategy to preserve value. Scarcity creates desire, and Jungkook seems to understand that game very well. February 2026 did not stop at a single photo session. Jungkook's name echoed again after he officially entered the 25 most famous people in the world list by World Famous Things. The list includes cross-industry figures from various countries and fields, ranging from entertainment to sports and global public life. His presence on that list marked something bigger than mere popularity. He became a symbol of a shift in the center of cultural influence, where Asia no longer stands on the margins, but at the center of the world stage. This phenomenon was not born overnight. As a member of BTS, Jungkook has gone through years of world tours, stadiums filled with oceans of light, and documented global achievements. But the 2026 phase shows the consolidation of his individual identity as a global icon. He is no longer merely part of a collective phenomenon, but a standalone brand entity. Every appearance is now read as a cultural and economic signal, not just entertainment. Behind the gleam of luxury, complex public emotions also emerged. Some netizens admire the achievement and discipline that brought him to this point. Others question the symbolism of luxury and the watch price said to reach tens of thousands of dollars. That debate only reinforces the fact that Jungkook is not a neutral figure. He is a social magnet triggering pride, envy, admiration, and criticism at the same time. In mass psychology, cross-cultural influential figures often become collective projection screens for public aspirations and anxieties. The collaboration with Hublot also reflects the transformation of global luxury brand strategies. In the past, exclusivity was built through distance and mystery. Now, it is built through emotional connection with figures who have strong communities and measurable digital influence. In the era of algorithms, attention is currency. Jungkook carries resonance across languages and countries, making him a strategic asset for global brands seeking relevance in the youth market. February 2026 marked an important moment in that journey. An Asian artist stood alongside global icons not as an exception, but as a representation of a new mainstream current. In the first 3 seconds of his appearance beneath the Hublot logo, the world seemed to pause to witness that change. And when time was measured by the precision Swiss machine ticking on his wrist, the symbolism became clear. This is not merely about a watch or a brand campaign. It is about how influence is built, maintained, and recognized on the global stage. Time keeps moving. Trends will change. New names will emerge. But that moment has been recorded as part of a larger narrative about the shift in global cultural power. The question now is no longer whether Jungkook deserves to stand among the most famous figures in the world, but how far his influence will expand from here. The world is still watching, the conversation has not stopped, and the clock hands keep ticking as if reminding us that in the game of global influence, every second carries meaning. And now, the question is no longer about the watch, not about the Hublot logo, not even only about Jungkook. The question is, did we just witness a shift in the direction of global cultural history without many realizing it? If one moment can make the world fall silent, imagine what will happen with the next step. Thank you for watching until the end. On VKook TV, we don't just see what is visible, we read what is hidden. If you enjoy content like this, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you're always the first to know before the world starts talking about it. If you don't like it, feel free to skip. This channel never forces anyone. But if you feel that something bigger is happening, help it go viral. Because the world deserves to see it from a sharper perspective. See you in the next moment, one that might be even more shocking than this.